Welcome to the NBA 411. I'm Prim Sripapat. Round one continues and it's been full of surprises, some good and some bad. On one hand, we have the absence of reigning MVP Derrick Rose after he tore his ACL, the suspension to Rajon Rondo after he bumped a ref, and Amar'e Stoudemire getting hand surgery after he lost his cool and punched the glass case of a fire hydrant. And on the other hand, the more positive side, this year marks the first time two players 33 years and older scored 35-plus points on the same day in the NBA playoffs. Paul Pierce scored 36 and Kobe Bryant 38. And speaking of Kobe, we asked our ESPN.com LA connection what he found most surprising in Game 2 between the Lakers and Nuggets. With his biggest surprise is Andy Kamenetsky. Andy?
Probably surprised me most about the Lakers-Nuggets series after two games is how well Kobe Bryant shot from the field. In the three regular season games the Lakers and Nuggets played, Kobe averaged 27.5% from the floor and just under 18 points a game, easily his lowest against any team that he played more than one time in the season. In two games, however, in the playoffs, he's averaging just under 35 points a game and just under 50% from the floor. Obviously on fire. I'm very curious to see if George Karl employs anything different in terms of the coverage or schemes against him. Otherwise, it could end up a very long, and by long I mean short, series for Denver.
The Dallas Mavericks find themselves in an 0-2 hole as Game 3 comes up later this week against the Oklahoma City Thunder in this surprising first-round series. Surprising because the Mavs, the defending champs, can't close. That's how they made a living last year on the run to the title, taking out teams late with great defense and getting in their transition offense and scoring the ball. That's not the case against the Oklahoma City Thunder. 6 turnovers in the final 2 minutes of both games. 1 field goal, a Jason Terry uncontested layup. And those turnovers have come from the most of unsuspecting places. Dirk Nowitzki, twice stripped in the final 90 seconds of Game 1. Jason Kidd, a terrible turnover in Game 2, trying a lob pass into Vince Carter that didn't have a chance. If the Mavs are going to turn this series around, they've got to get back to their roots of what won the title, and that's late-game execution.
Thanks, guys. Now let's go to the Eastern Conference and get the lowdown from Mike Wallace on the Heat and Knicks series.
The New York Knicks needed to be at their absolute best just to give themselves a chance to extend this series to 6 or 7 games, let alone pull off a stunning first-round upset against the Miami Heat. Now the Knicks retreat back to Madison Square Garden for Games 3 and 4, facing an 0-2 deficit and even more issues than they could have imagined. The only thing surprising in this series is how fast the Knicks have come apart physically and mentally. They've already dealt with the loss of Iman Shumpert to a knee injury, Baron Davis's back issues that have cropped up again, and Tyson Chandler being slowed through the first 2 games with the flu. That was before Amar'e Stoudemire decided to have a 1-round sparring session with his fist in a fire extinguisher case after a Game 2 loss to Miami. Now Amar'e could be done for the series. The Knicks once had a puncher's chance to make this interesting against Miami. Now it seems inevitable. They'll be knocked out within 5 games.
Those are our reports for today's NBA 411. Now time for our buzzer beater of the day. I know it's been a tough year for Lamar Odom, and the former Dallas Maverick has decided to take a timeout from his reality TV show with his wife, Khloe Kardashian, to focus on basketball. And I know for all of you who watch Khloe and Lamar out there, you're heartbroken. But don't worry, Lamar and Khloe say they're just taking a break. And this season, Odom averaged a career-low 6.6 points per game. I don't know, maybe it's the curse of reality TV. Now, what to watch for. We have a triple header on Friday on ESPN at 7:30 Eastern with the Hawks visiting Boston. Then the nightcap tips off at 10:30 with the Lakers at Denver. And over on ESPN2 at 8 o'clock, the Bulls are in Philly. You can catch all those games on ESPN3 as well. That's going to do it for our show today. I'm Prim Sripapat. Thanks for watching and enjoy the games.